Hello everyone, I'm bringing you an update on La Soufriere volcano, which erupted yesterday, April 9th on Friday. It had 3 explosive eruptions. There have not been any today as of 8:20 p.m. on April 10th, Saturday, but there is the possibility for more eruptions as this continues, and it is an ever-changing situation, so we're going to continue to bring you all of the updates throughout. Now, your volcano alert is on the island of St. Vincent in the Lesser Antilles. It is on the northern side of St. Vincent. You can see that here marked and labeled. Now, it has been sending up explosive amounts of ash into the atmosphere. We're looking at 6-mile-high ash plumes over the past 24 hours or so. Here's a look at satellite and radar from today, this evening, and you can see those ash plumes are still kind of coming out, but we have not had another eruption as of yet today. Here's a look at that ash plume, and you can see it is very tall. It is very dark. You can see that that's volcanic ash. That's basically tiny pieces of rock that's being forced up into the atmosphere, and it is also traveling very far away from the island of St. Vincent. There have been reports of ashfall in Barbados, in Bridgetown, so it can travel quite far. Here's a look at some of the ashfall in St. Vincent on some of the parts of the island further away from La Soufriere, and you can see that even far away areas are getting a fine layer of ash, and that can be damaging to your health, especially if you have asthma, or it can be hard to see in, hard to drive, so make sure you are exercising all sorts of cautions. I will go over some of the volcano safety tips in just a minute. We're looking at the hazard levels right now. Where you see the red color, that is a very high hazard. They're looking at the possibility of more than 30 centimeters of ash being deposited, so that's roughly a foot, and that could be severely destructive. In the red zone has also been evacuated. If you are in the red or orange zone, try to get somewhere safe, or if you know family there, try to check in on them. There are cruise ships that have actually been going to the island of St. Vincent to aid in evacuations. In the orange area, again, less ashfall, but there still could be the possibility of, in a very violent eruption, there's the possibility of upwards of 10 centimeters of ash, and also potentially maybe some pyroclastic flows, which can be very destructive. So some safety tips that are good to keep in mind: if you are inside, close your windows and doors, try to keep the ash outside. If you're outside, try to seek shelter, get indoors, get somewhere that the air is clean. And avoid low-lying areas and volcanic areas, so try to move as far away from the volcano as you safely can. Make sure you are wearing long-sleeve shirts, long pants, goggles to protect your eyes, and a mask. If you wear contacts but you don't have goggles, take your contacts out, because the ash can actually get in and cause abrasion to your eyes, so keep that in mind. And then mask, an N95 would be ideal, but if you do not have that, just anything to cover your mouth and kind of filter out some of the ashfall is ideal. If you are driving, make sure you're using your wiper blades so that you can see, and make sure that you use your lights both so that you can see and so that other drivers can see you. Just because you can see the other cars doesn't mean they can see you, and just make sure that they can see you. Give them everything that you can to make sure that that is available to them. Turn on your lights. We will keep you updated as this progresses. There is the possibility, as I said, of more eruptions in the future. But we will be keeping you updated, bringing you everything you need to know, all of the latest. So make sure you turn into OCTV on Facebook and on the news, and we will keep you updated with all of the latest as this story progresses.